Alrighty, this is a story from the Reddit page, Malicious Compliance. You don't want to pay the estimate? That's fine, ma'am. Enjoy your day. I love malicious compliance because you're staying in compliance, but you're getting in that little extra dig. I love it. For context, a software development company I used to intern at uses a sheet to estimate the cost of building a certain software to update for a client. This sheet includes employees working on the project, how long they estimate it'll take, yada, yada, yada. After an intern goes around the departments collecting this info from the various employees, we then calculate the cost and send it to the client to accept or reject. Note, since our company is so popular in the area, we have a pretty long query. I think I pronounced that right. My brain is blanking sometimes. So if you reject the estimate, chances are you might have to wait in the queue all over again to request a new one. So the day was slow and they mostly had me man the phones and go on coffee runs. Typical intern stuff. Then a client calls in saying she wants a piece of clock-in software for her employees so she can more accurately track their work hours. By this point in my internship, I had done at least 4 to 5 of these sheets, at least, and I was taught by my supervisor how to identify which departments would be needed for which projects. So after gathering the details from the client, I hang up and translate the needs for the employees. Essentially explain it in programmer jargon. Half an hour later, I'm done with the sheet and I have checked the calculations 3 times. So I email it to the client and I swear not even 2 minutes later I get a estimate rejected message on the company smartphone I was given. She added a reply stating this estimate is non-compliable with me. So I responded to it with, "We are sorry to hear that, ma'am. Please enjoy the rest of your day." And then I go about my business. Roughly an hour later, she emails the phone again asking, "Is that all you have to say?" By this point, I realized what she was trying to do and report to my supervisor that Miss Karen was trying to haggle the price. My supervisor calls Karen's phone and asks if she would like to have the estimate resent to her so she can accept. And Karen outright tells her she wants a cheaper price, to which my supervisor tells her the price is non-negotiable and to take it as is. So Karen uses her signature move of, "Let me speak with your manager." But my supervisor simply informed her that she'd get the same response and just hung up on her. Karen did eventually call back and even showed up to the building to renegotiate the price, but was shot down. But she was able to get a meeting with the manager to file a complaint for poor customer service and unprofessional behavior. My supervisor and I were called in and asked for our side of the exchange. We just gave them the chat log and proof that he rejected the estimate initially sent to her. She had no color in her face after those came out and she couldn't even look at him. She was given a blacklist for us and recommended other companies. I love that. So she pretty much wasn't happy with the estimate. They weren't going to budge on haggling. So she tried to complain and it just bit her in the butt. I love when things like that happen. It makes my day. A lot of these comments pretty much say the same thing. Like, so she basically filed a complaint against herself to your company for her unprofessional behavior and got blacklisted as a punishment. What a loser. That is like karma hitting so quick. And then OP says, exactly, I still remember being called into the office. She had this smug look on her face like we were going to be publicly flogged or something. And so the boss is pretty much just like, "Oh, so it was your unprofessional behavior you want to report. I misunderstood. Thank you for your honesty. We'll be adding you to the blacklist now." It's great when that happens. If you have any malicious compliance stories that you would like to send to me, you can send them to my DMs or to my email, and I will read them on here. Have a wonderful day.